everyone, and welcome to prompt number 74. It's just an old lady prompt. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. And we have keys and a coffee cup. Here we go. Starting with the sketching, I honestly wasn't sure what to do with this prompt because those were just two such common items that I just was like, what can I even do to combine these two things? At first, I sort of wanted to push myself to do a very forced perspective sort of illustration where a girl is tripping, so she's dropping her coffee and she's holding her keys. But honestly, I just like simple art, and this might look like an excuse because that drawing was garbage, but really this made me just want to look at my art and other art that I like. And I know it's good to push yourself, but what's the point when you want to push yourself outside of something that you don't even like? So if I don't like dynamic, crazy detailed art, why am I going to push myself to try to draw it? Because I just kind of feel like I like simple stuff. I like to look at simple stuff and I like to create simple stuff. I'm a simple person. So as much as I wanted to make the coffee houses with the key fence, I feel like I've been doing some little item houses lately and I didn't want to do that idea again. So I really liked the key, just the regular drawing of those keys on a ring with a pencil and a coffee cup keychain. I just really liked it. It's just simple, and I like simple things. But I didn't just want to draw this keyring with keychains, so my idea was drawing people and drawing what their set of keys would look like. Just a quick warning, I am going to be talking about death. No real deaths, but these fake characters I created, I am going to be talking about how they died, and also later there's going to be some blood. So if that makes you feel uncomfortable, then this is your warning. Alright, let's talk about our first character here because I've got 3 characters with their set of keys, which is kind of a weird concept, I think. But I also like it. I think it's kind of cute. You know how in the opening of Disney's 101 Dalmatians, they show their dogs and how the owners look like the dogs? Well, I guess the concept is just trying to see which set of keys belongs to the person. There's no mystery here because I am drawing them next to the person, but I just wanted to sort of get some items and keychains and keys together that would match this person's personality. As I sketched the first person, for some reason I drew them dead, spoiler alert, and then that sort of made me draw the rest of these people as they were dying, or at least right before their deaths. So the concept behind this girl is that, judging by her key, that is a scooter key. She also has a house key and a sort of lock key, and her keychains are coffee because coffee cup was the prompt, and a pencil because she's an artist. So this is probably slightly a self-insert character because I used to have a scooter, I like drawing, I like coffee, but let's be honest, an artist that likes coffee isn't the most unique characteristics, is it? So the idea of this girl is that she is riding her scooter while also drinking her coffee because she loves coffee and she can't just drive and not drink her coffee. So as I mentioned, this is before her death, so she's drinking her coffee foolishly while she drives her scooter and she crashes and dies. Did you know in some places you don't have to wear a helmet while you drive a scooter or a motorcycle? That is bizarre to me, so obviously she died because wear your helmet, kids. I just really like the little details of the coffee flying by her as she tried to pick it up and it was just like whooshing out everywhere. And that is our first character, and as you can tell, this is going to be a morbid prompt, so buckle in. Our second character sort of is different from the other ones because it's a little more real than the other 2 deaths. The other 2 deaths are just a little bit on the more goofy side, but for this character I wanted to draw someone mad, and I couldn't think of any other sort of death other than just getting into a fight and dying either on the spot, or maybe they created an enemy and they got the revenge later. I don't know. I don't really like this character just because, like I said, the story is just a little too real. It's just like they were in a fight and died. But it is what it is, and I am quite happy with the expression of this character. I just love how angry they are. I love the little nose bump. I like them. But let's talk about those set of keys because that is the whole point. So this guy drives a car, and it's got the little unclicky button things. He's got a house key, he's got his car key, he's also got a bottle opener because this guy's a little bit of a rough and tumble. He will pop open a beer anywhere he is. He's got to have his beer. He's kind of a rough fella. which means he also has a Swiss Army knife keychain. He always has to have a sharp tool with him, either to fight or to open something. I don't know. I'm not going to judge this kid, but from the looks of how rough and angry he looks, I wouldn't be surprised if he were to pop out that knife and fight with it. And of course, being a guy he has a mom keychain because he loves his mom and he doesn't want to forget about his mommy. Do it for your mom, bro. Don't get in the fight. Don't die. Your mommy needs ya. Think about your mom. Think about this guy's mom. Everyone has a mom. So yeah, I was just really happy that I was able to get quite an expression. I feel like sometimes my characters don't have the best expressions because my style can be so angular that I feel like I haven't quite found out how to put expressions on my characters' faces, but I was really happy with this one. So good job, me. And what do you think? Do you think this guy's keys really match his personality? I think this guy was the one I had the most ideas for. As bad as it sounds, I was just sitting here thinking, what is a keychain a guy would have? What's a man keychain? The things Google tells you, I swear, I couldn't put in a lot of things, nor did I want to. But I thought these were sort of generic and basic, but also would make cute keychains. And that's that. The third and final character is the one I started off penciling, and it's the guy that started all of this death business. I really wanted to create characters that just were so shapely and just so stylistic that they looked kind of weird. I just wanted to experiment, I guess. I created this old man character, and next thing you knew, I made him dead. Originally, he was supposed to be a ghost, and those little bubbles and stuff were supposed to be just like those ghostly ghost things. But then when I created the other characters, I didn't want to make them ghosts either because I wanted the girl to be about to die because I wanted the coffee flying around. So I went back and made the guy bloody, and then I thought, you know what? Maybe he is a ghost, and okay, so he's a janitor. And the original idea was that I was going to draw a keychain with just a bunch of keys on it because janitors or custodians usually have a lot of keys. But then I got the idea, because he's dead, and I was like, how did he even die? Because he's cut up. Well, maybe a murderer killed him. But then I thought, and you're probably looking at the keychain, well, what if he was a murderer and maybe someone got revenge on him or something, or maybe they had to kill him to get away? Basically, this is a janitor, I would assume at a school or something, I don't know why, and he likes to steal people's teeth. So he has a keychain with teeth on it that he's stolen from people. That key on there is the key to his safe where he keeps all of his other teeth, his collection of teeth. So he might look like a friendly little custodian janitor guy, but deep down he's crazy and he likes to steal people's teeth and make keychains out of them. So basically, I guess the way he died is that maybe he was holding someone captive, he was going to start stealing their teeth, but somehow they were able to escape, and then I guess they had to fight back against him, and they cut him up. Maybe they went a little overboard by cutting his fingers and hand and head off. So now he's a ghost, and maybe he haunts the school grounds, and kids see him still sweeping to this day, with blood flying around him, and oh, he's missing a tooth, did you notice? He is so crazy, he even stole one of his own teeth. He's a crazy guy, I tell ya. This is my favorite character out of the three. I love him. How about you? Here's a poll. Who's your favorite? And here we are at the end card once again. I had so much fun looking at your interesting bike creations, that is for dang sure. The Terrified Toaster made a boot house, but the thing that caught my eye was that praying mantis bicycle. And then when I clicked on the image, I noticed there were ants and other bugs, and oh my gosh, it was just so cute. I really liked that praying mantis bike though. And Dick Scoff133, I hope I said that right. I loved your bicycle creation. A bike with two sort of leg things just running around. It was really silly and weird, and I loved it. Thank you for that. Once again, thank you all so much for joining in, and I can't wait to see what you do with Coffee Cup and Keys. Bye!